The General Tyre LSA Surf Lifesaving National Championships is proudly presented by General Tyre. The profession of lifeguarding in Africa has been around for over 100 years. It started in Durban in 1911 when the Royal Lifesaving Society saw a need for it in the Commonwealth territories when bathing on Durban's beaches became popular. Bathers started getting into trouble in strong currents and in the big Indian Ocean waves. Surfers were the first lifeguards, and after regularly helping bathers out of trouble, they recognised the need and organised clubs to run a service, and with that, the first surf lifesaving clubs were formed. The movement is now global, and in South Africa alone, Lifesaving South Africa has over 6,000 active volunteers and services 65 beaches around the country. It has evolved into an international sport with simulated rescue events on the ocean, including swimming, surf ski and Malibu races, as well as sprinting events on the sand, testing both fitness, skill and speed of these modern-day gladiators. The 2017 National Surf Lifesaving Championships were held at Camps Bay, and over 700 competitors from around South Africa converged on Cape Town to challenge for national honours. The event is traditionally opened with all the clubs presenting their colours, and the competition kicked off in superb weather offered by the fairest Cape.
We are an organisation that provides volunteer lifeguards throughout the country, and many years ago various events were designed where they could compete against each other, and it's evolved into what we have today, Lifesaving Sport, which is an international sport. We have a national championships that's made up of junior competitors and seniors. We run 2 arenas. We've got 23 clubs in total entered. In the senior-junior event, we have close to 700 competitors competing. They do the water work in the senior, all the senior events take place there. And then when there's beach events, they come up to a common beach event area. How our athletes get to nationals is they first have to qualify as a lifeguard, and then we have a minimum requirement of 20 hours of duty. So each of our lifeguards under the age of 25 have to complete these 20 hours of community service where they sit on a beach and they protect the public, and then only they get to enter our national championship. So we are a unique sport where we're the only sport where you have to do a community service in order to participate. So I'm very proud and honoured to be involved with a sport like that or a service like that where we give back to the community.
And a very noble profession indeed. To date, LSA has effected over 120,000 rescues along South Africa's coastline.
No guns, no dice, no mayonnaise!
So, into the racing on day one, and first up, the ladies' Malibu board race. A small shore break here in Camps Bay, and that's always a factor, so let's see how it plays out. Fast pace off the line as they all hit the water. Carmel Bilson, the national team captain, looking to defend her title here, and she goes straight into the front group. a spectacular day here in Camps Bay. The crowd's looking on at the apex turn now, and Alice Edwards from Pirates is making a play for the front. Wilson just back off the pace, but Edwards is looking extremely strong. It's Pirates, Alice Edwards, Marines Bilson, and Fishhook's Jodie Cleworth, and then Kirsten Flanagan, 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, as they turn for home. And here's where all the hard yards will count, the pack going left. Wilson fighting it out with Jodie Cleworth, but Pirates' Alice Edwards finds a little run, and that's going to seal the deal here. So the race is on for second and third. Wow, a dominant performance from this young athlete from Durban. Some controversy earlier about not being allowed to race, but she's shown her mettle here and taken the gold in 2017.
Just had a good start. I thought, I'm up here, just paddle hard the whole way, keep it up there. I think they were quite close around the first buoy, and around the second buoy we were sort of with each other. That's when I started pushing hard again to work for that wave. Before the race we were told that I wasn't entered, so I was quite fired up because I'd gone to the semis, I'd paddled my heart out to make it. So it really motivated me throughout the whole race to just, give it my all and show them that I should be in the race.
So to the beach now and the Flags Arena. Flags is a race that is a test of strength, speed and reflexes. The athletes line up on the sand, their backs facing the line of battens. The starter gets them going, and it's a process of elimination each time. Whoever doesn't get the baton, their competition is over. The ladies' final now, we're down to the final few runs. Erica van Rooyen of Kings Beach, Melissa Corbett of False Bay, and Manny Maritz of Durban Surf lining up to contest the medals. Up and away they go. False Bay, Kings Beach come together for a moment, but Van Rooyen from Kings Beach stumbles, and that's enough to put her out. Disappointment for this young lady, but some valuable points for her club nonetheless. So down to the final run in the ladies' flags now, and it's False Bay and Melissa Corbett and Manny Maritz of Durban Surf. Up and away, Manny Maritz very, very quick at this event. Remember, she's won medals at the World Champs before, and she continues her domination in this event. She knows when and how to turn it on. So gold for Durban Surf, silver going to False Bay.
Back, obviously, I want to save myself for the final because it's quite a lot of runs. I love it. It's beautiful scenery. It's an awesome venue for the spectators. So, yeah, beautiful.
The men's flag's up next, and this sees previous world champion Raul de Mornay in the lineup. Remember, he's won nationals the last few years, as well as a few world titles. He's got some stiff competition from Sean Keru from Mklanga Rocks and Tariq Hassim from False Bay as well, de Mornay's prodigy in this event. Down to the last five now. Let's see how it plays out. They're set on their way. This is an important run for False Bay, and they've got strength in numbers. That's the name of the game in this event, with runners shielding teammates to make it into the final runs. So we say goodbye to Rudy Boer of Mossel Bay, just not quick enough here. So this is the runoff that nobody wants to go out in. There's 4 on the line and 3 medals up for grabs. 1 run away from the medals now as they reset. Here they come again, and this will determine the medals. Jason de Collier from Summerstrand, very unfortunate on that start. He's been fast all day, but he will have to watch the final run from the sidelines. Just a little stumble in those crucial moments has taken him out of the competition. I tried to help you. Under starters orders now, and off they go. Oh, Sean Keru of Mklanga Rocks bows out. He knew he was beaten right off the start line, and he walks away. A superb effort from him though, a bronze at these nationals. He's been working hard all year for that gold, but Flags is very unpredictable. He will take third place. So down to the final run now, and two teammates lining up against each other. Who will it be? One thing is certain though, it will be a false bay 1-2 as they get under starters orders. Up they come at Raul de Mornay. He's so quick in those first few steps, and that makes all the difference here in Flags. Raul de Mornay defends his Flags title, Tariq Hassim in second. False Bay continuing their dominance of the beach.
Man, it was insane. It was a lot of competition, so there had to be a lot of thought processes going into that. Obviously, I'm working with my teammates as well, so there's a lot of thinking, a lot of decision making, and then there's a lot of plan Bs as well. So it was very intense. Prize number one for me is keeping my teammates in. So unfortunately, there's casualties along the way, and I have to just stick to our tactics, and our club comes first. So end of the day, it is a points game. Number one, obviously, you've got to get that baton, but yeah, you're making it easier for yourself by taking the big guns out so that the final becomes a little bit easier. Top three to get to that final two was a big one. Totally on my outside, obviously, and teammate, we train together, we work with each other hard, and he's been working freaking hard and phenomenally this year. So we train together all the time, and I had the advantage on my steps, so just had to work through that, and I knew it was mine. Yeah, you guys put on a freaking awesome show. General Tyres did something amazing. Brought the gears back. The atmosphere and the crowd in the stadium, the stage, I say, is phenomenal, bro. It was a perfect experience on this track. I loved it.
2017 saw Lifesaving South Africa reach a new milestone with the growth of both the movement and the sport with a new sponsorship from General Tyres. The new deal penned at this championship will see the support of the organisation at all levels, helping to boost the amazing work already done on our beaches by these lifeguards, as well as in the competition arena, and helping to push the sport into a new era.
Tyre business is life-saving business. We try and save lives on the roads, and Lifesaving South Africa and these wonderful volunteers do it on the beaches. For me, the attraction in life-saving is that this is one sport where you are not competing to score a try. You are competing to save a life, to be more efficient at your primary goal, which is saving lives, which is something I can strongly relate to. Can you ask for a better setting than Camps Bay, South Africa, to have this event? It's the seniors event. Next week we have the juniors and or the nippers in Port Elizabeth and Kings Beach. But what a beautiful backdrop we have. It's day one. The weather's beautiful, the competitors are beautiful, and the competition by all accounts very tight.
Onto the second day of competition, and the Cape of Storms would live up to its name. A cold front blew in, and with that the temperatures dropped, but although the call was for wetsuits, that certainly wouldn't dampen the spirits of anyone. With the championships being held in Cape Town, there was a massive push from the local clubs to make a statement and bring that overall title home to the Cape.
The club's been on a bit of an upward trajectory over the past few years, making sure that we maintain that momentum and keep up the team spirit. We've had some phenomenal performances in that senior men's board rescue final. Our main focus is going to be the senior men's beach relay as well as the junior men's beach relay. We've got two really good teams there. All round great group of performers. I mean, they perform incredibly from water to beach. We've got some pretty lofty goals, and I think we've got the team and the manpower to back it up.
We have won it previously at this beach, and a lot of guys came in thinking we won it here before, we can win it here again. We've always been a water club, been very good with the water events. Anything can happen. The guys from Durban are always really strong, probably fear them the most, along with Lindudno, and the guys have been pulling some really decent results out of the bag. But I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to hold our own in the sea. Yeah.
Down to the water's edge and one of the blue ribbon events in Lifesaving, the single ski race. This event is fast and technical, and a good start is vital. Fishhook Club making their presence felt here with 9 paddlers on the line. And away they go and hop immediately through the shore break. Oh, there's a lone paddler at the back. It looks like Craig Flanagan. He must have snapped a rudder cable or something. The rest of the bunch is out clean and they head out towards the apex turn cans. At the can now, it's Fishhook 1, 2, 3, 4 and Summerstrand in 5, but not much in it at this stage. Dominic Norton leading his brother Nicky. That's Mark Keeling holding on to third now. On the way back to the shore, and Fishhook are dominating. Still a 1, 2, 3, 4. Dominic Norton leading his younger brother Nicky. Small run coming in. The two have pulled way ahead, but it's Dominic Norton, so strong, right down to the finish. He takes the senior men's single ski title. Temperatures dropping by the minute now, and on go the wetsuits. Next up, the ladies Iron Woman race. This is one of the big ones of the competition. Top honours as well as the bragging rights for the top ocean athlete in the country. This consists of 3 legs, a board, swim and a surf ski leg with a run in between each of those. Loads of fishhook caps on the starting line again, and they're off for the board leg. The shore break wreaking a bit of havoc today. Camps Bay is notorious for its dumper shore break. Back to shore now, and it's Fishhook 1, 2, 3. Kirsty Flanagan and Jodie Cleworth in the lead. Flanagan knows what is needed here as she takes the lead in the run. It's a vital part of this race, this run, and she now leads going into the surf ski. Out the back, and it's still Flanagan who's very strong on the ski, and she'll need to be, as both Cleworth and Carmel Bilson on her tail are exceptional swimmers. Final leg now, and into the surf swim Kirsten Flanagan goes. She has a massive lead over the rest of the field. Can she hold on to it? Turning for home now, and look at Carmel Bilson. She's pulled back a huge amount here, and it's just a few meters in it. On her tail is Cleworth as well, so it's going to come down to the sprint finish. Flanagan's still hanging on, but look at that wave. Is anybody on it? Amazing surf skills from Carmel Bilson. She slips past Flanagan and now sees herself in the lead with just the run across the line left. Will Flanagan run her down? Not today, I'm afraid. That is surf lifesaving. A huge swim from Carmel Bilson, and that gives her the Iron Woman title for 2017.
Very, very tight. Didn't have a good start in the board leg. Got smacked in the face by a nice shory. Just got back on my board and put my head down to catch the top of the leader pack. And then the swim, I knew that was my strong leg, and I knew I had to hunt them down. It came down to the last wave, where I just body surfed over the last person to pass and stood up and just sprinted to the finish. Oh, it was tough. I've been wanting this title for a long time now. I've been runner-up twice, so I'm stoked to come away with a win finally.
So the men's Ironman up next, and again a strong showing from Fishhook here. Nick Norton, Dom Norton, Luke Nisbet, who's a previous champion, Malik Odendaal, both of Pirates. Any one of these athletes could take it here today, so let's see how the cards fall. Same order as the ladies: board, ski, swim. And again the shore break is wreaking havoc for some. Fishhook 1, 2, 3, 4. Pirates trying to push their way in there somewhere and break that fishhook dominance. It's Luke Nisbet who's leading. Jaden Lurtz in second from Notten. The next three all fishhook. Another lone Pirates competitor in there as well. That's Odendaal, but there's nothing in it right now. Across the transition area they go. Fishhook, Fishhook, Pirates. That's the first three. And out on the left, Nick Notten gets a breakout through the shore break, and he is gone. He's now a good 40 to 50 meters ahead now, being hunted down by the bunch. Heading back to shore now, and what a lead. Nick Notten taking this race by the horns for sure. Nisbet from Pirates in second, but the bunch is closing in on him now. Across the beach goes Notten to start the swim. Just the swim leg left, and Nicholas Notten has to keep his pace up here. The likes of Nisbet, Lurtz, Daniel Jones from Summerstrand, they're all great swimmers. And as every Ironman knows, this race can be lost in the swim if you haven't put in the miles in the training pool. Not far to go now, and Nick Notten is holding on to that lead. A superb swim by the fishhook youngster. He can now smell the finish. A small wave to take him up the beach. He will take the senior men's Ironman mantle for 2017. That's Summerstrand. We said he was strong in the swim. Daniel Jones taking second. Spare a thought for Luke Nisbet, always a contender, but not his day today. He will have to settle for the bronze.
So I'm quite strong on board. I actually won the board race yesterday. I thought if I could get ahead on that, but I actually didn't manage. But I ran quite hard, and I managed to just get away on the ski. Just you get in and you're so tired, you just want to stop. But I just think to myself, we're all going to be this tired when we get in the swim deck. So just I got to sort of hammer it out and just hope for the best. Today is a bit rainy, a bit cold. But that's Cape Town. We actually need the rain, so I should be happy. Yeah, otherwise, Camps Bay, awesome venue. I'm from Cape Town, so I love it here.
The final race of the day would take us back to the beach track, and the Speed Demons would close out the day. False Bay with 3 runners in this final. Kings Beach's Bradley Odendaal, a great showing at the Junior Worlds last year, where he took home a gold in the sprint. But he's not a junior anymore. He looks serious. Up and away they go, clean out of the blocks. Raul de Mornay at the top of the beach. Up there with him is Bradley Odendaal. But watch Jonathan Rourke from Scottborough. Lengthening his stride, he moves into the lead, and it's all over for first. Looks like de Mornay steals second. Could see it from East London getting some air over the line, but what a performance from Jonathan Rourke of Scottborough.
Well, I actually didn't have a good start. My starts were not that great, but I have a good finish, and I finished off the race. Well, the plan was obviously to try come here and at least get first, second or third. Well, the morning, I never thought I would beat him. It is a great achievement.
So day 2 draws to a close. A cold, rainy day, but that didn't slow any of the racing down. Some superb performances from the Cape Town clubs, in particular from Llandudno and Fishhook. The lone Durban club of Marine hanging in there, mainly due to its very strong ladies team. So let's have a look at the club points tally at this stage. Fishhook, the numbers say it all, 233, that's over double the next club. So they will be hard to beat going into the final day's racing. Nick Notten with a few wins already under his belt. His team very strong in the ocean, and there are still a few more water events left on the final day. Marine, a stellar performance by them as well, considering that most of their points have come from their ladies team, who are holding it all together for them. And Llandudno, a big surprise. But we know their young team has been working hard for this. False Bay, so strong on the beach. Let's see if they can hang in there. So 2 days of exceptional racing done, but so much more to come. Who will take the national title overall? Will Marine stage a comeback, or will Fishhook continue to dominate? So join us next time for the conclusion of the General Tyre National Surf Lifesaving Champs from Cape Town. More amazing racing action from both the lifeguards and some celebrity action too. We'll see you then. The General Tyre LSA Surf Lifesaving National Championships is proudly presented by General Tyre.